this next time. So it's a great time to hop in. That is going to be on Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern time, right here. On Saturday, we have another D&D 5th edition campaign run by myself called Saturday Night's Thunderball, which thank you.
Dang, I missed it.
Which is as I said, 5th edition campaign involving a Thunderball team, a local sport in this fantasy world we're playing in, as they are trying to make it to the playoffs. And all sorts of fun shenanigans. Right now, we're kind of like in the middle of a game. So if you want to get like right into the action, come join us. That is at 3 o'clock Eastern time on Saturdays every week. And then on Sunday, I also run a Pathfinder game, which is a Pathfinder 2nd edition game called The Pursuit of the Black Kestrel, which again, a lot of these people are in. David, need to get you in more games. We have it's kind of a mini series that we're doing. We're on our 5th session of it, so it's kind of our mid-season finale sort of thing. We're not taking a break or anything after it, but this is a good halfway point to get in on, involving a group of seafarers or airfarers, ocean sky farers that are seeking the remains of a lost pirate ship. It's a lot of fun, very goofy. Just killed a big old monster, so lots of fun stuff going on there. That is at a new time this week. I think our schedule's been updated. It's going to be at 4 o'clock Eastern time, and that is every other Sunday. But that's pretty much it up for the next few days. So come join us. Look at our schedule below. Follow us on Discord, Twitch, Twitter, all that good stuff. And that's all I got. So Barry, your turn.
Oh, dang. It's me. Okay. How does one start a campaign?
Roll for initiative.
Why not? This campaign is going to start off in the central city of the western continent of Aeos, in Carathor, the City of Splendor. It starts off as a nice sunny morning, probably a Saturday because everyone's off work. You know, everyone loves Saturdays. And we'll pick up with a young elven lad heading off from his orphanage as he heads towards the town center to register for the recruitment drive of the greatest mercenary guild this side of the world, called the Avengers of the Departed. So Sean, what does your character look like and what is his name?
My character's name is Folan Yasna or Yesna. He is a Shadar Kai. He has gray skin, kind of a lighter gray, black hair, and the sort of kind of in like a light pompadour up top, shaved on the sides of his head. He's wearing a lot of black. He doesn't have eyeliner, but I did it because it's the only way I could look as goth as my character. Has tattoos running along the side of his head of these like thorns, and then you can see them come out from under his sleeves on his arm to these rose tattoos that are on the back of each one of his hands. He's got a bow slung over his shoulder, and I think he's got just a big old grin on his face as he's essentially skipping through town to get to this, to get to the guild hall to sign up for the recruitment.
So as you're skipping through town, you've known over all the previous recruitment drives this guild has done, they get a turnout. Like, every man, woman, beast rocks up wanting to be a part of this guild just because of their reputation. And you know that each time they hold this recruitment drive, throughout the town, they have set up similar tasks they may end up coming across as a mercenary guild. And if you manage to complete one of those and get the little coin they have, you've made it in. I'm not sure if you've been on the lookout, trying to see where people have gone to set stuff up, if you've used your young orphanage friends as spies among the network.
I don't know. I think Folan wants to do this as by the book as possible. Is trying to like follow the rules of the game, doesn't want to cheat. So I don't think he did any of that. But as I'm going through town, if I notice anything on my way, I'll keep an eye out for it. If I didn't do any homework for this, I don't think.
Okay, so no cheating. That's good. You passed the first test. But no, as you make it to the center of the town, similar to what I've experienced when I've gone to festivals, you've got that little check-in screening stage where they check your bags, make sure you're not bringing in anything illegal. There's a mini registration.
If they're checking me for weapons, they're going to find a few.
No. It's pretty much, it's just so everyone going in has to fill out a little registration form. That way they know if you're already part of a group, if you got no friends for a group, or so they know whether to assign you to other randoms to form a group to give you a chance, or what, just so they can usher you into the right area.
I'm imagining that I probably know some of the people doing the because this is my first time trying to join this guild, and I know a lot of the other mercenary people in the town. So I'd probably going up like, no, I don't have a group again, and yeah, I'm here. Just gonna go and sign up the individual. Maybe I'll get lucky this time. Just see how it goes. Fingers crossed,
And how many times have you done this, would you say?
How often do they recruit?
Yearly.
I don't think I've done it every year, because that'd be like over 100 years of me trying to do this.
Be like, oh man, this poor guy, he just can't make it. It's just being.
No, I think this is probably like my third time trying to do it. I've done it like every other decade or something.
Third time, okay. Like person at the gates. It's probably a local town guard and all that. Probably seen you around, going, I think you go this time, Phil, and like, maybe
I think so.
I'll see. Looking at the other individuals which have come through, there's a pretty talented pool this year. Unlike that other year with, the farmers.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. The chickens that didn't grow
Oh
very
yeah,
well.
it took us a week to clean up that mess.
But hopefully I get paired with someone that knows what they're doing, and I'll just stay away from chickens this time.
From chickens. Yeah, fair enough. As this is happening, 15 feet away, going through another gate. Speaking of chickens, Alex, being an Aarakocra, it just seemed like the perfect segue for your character.
Yeah. So, I am playing Saul Ikaros in Aarakocra, and despite the segue, does not appear to be a chicken. He instead has, the markings of a peregrine falcon, and is dressed very simply. He's got, navy blue shirt and shorts. The sleeves are, of course, removed from the shirt. He's not carrying all that much. He's got a backpack that isn't anywhere close to full. And has a quarterstaff, and other than that, doesn't seem like he has a whole bunch on him, but is kind of going around with the quarterstaff as doubles as a walking stick, and is trying to make sure that he's writing his name correctly on the registration forms.
Okay, so the person with the registration forms. Okay, so Saul, Monk. Okay, any individual sign up looking for a group?
Well, I'm just here on my own. I heard that this was the mightiest guild, and I thought it would be a good challenge to try for it.
Well, you're not wrong there. It is a challenge. We will be putting you with others. High chance to succeed in a team.
Of course.
So when you just head to your left, wait over there. Everyone else there is also by themselves. will be assigning teams shortly. And then the leader of the Avengers of the Departed, Anthony Fury, will be doing his introduction speech soon.
I look forward to it.
Then as you head in, you see a tiefling. And what are you doing in the area, Savannah?
That's me. My character is called Curiosity. Actual name withheld. She is probably running, afraid she's gonna be late, and stumbling over herself a little bit, trying to keep all of her stuff in her overpacked backpack. There's like a couple of sheets of blank parchment and like a yellow sleeve just like flying out the back of it. I guess I should say what she looks like. She has really long, like curly black hair, and red eyes. So white with red irises and pupils. Pale white skin, so a little bit pink in the sun, and two like very large red horns that curve over the top of her head towards the back. She's wearing a white button-up shirt and dark breeches and tall leather boots with a purple like blazer over the top, and these really large like black rimmed glasses. And a giant backpack, and she's got like a big leather book under her arm.
Okay. So you've already signed up, you've made it into your area. As you're looking around, taking everything in, you do hear a bit of a commotion. This person sounds slightly entitled. I think they may be nobility, thinking they're already guaranteed a spot. I believe David. Does that sound like your...
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. You see a half-elf, a little tall for a half-elf, about 6'1", wearing primarily, it's very well-made clothes, but they're primarily purple with some lace on them and whatnot. He's got a nice hat. It's kind of got a frill up on the side of it. Has a bit of a has a walking cane kind of thing. Looks young. Blonde hair, very cut very short on the sides and clean shaven, unlike myself, and kind of a bit of olive skin. And yeah, so I'm here to join this guild. And yeah, so who am I talking to?
Probably just anyone else standing around in the individual person area.
Okay, so I've already made it in. I'm not like signing up.
You've made it in, and word around the guards have gone, this guy thinks he's entitled because he's touched by a god.
And so yeah, I'm just talking to some guy next to me who clearly doesn't want me to be talking to him. He's done with hearing me complain, and I'm just kind of, this is just absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand. Why do I even have to try out? This is absurd. I mean, I kind of get you having to try out. No offense there, buddy, but like, clearly I'm deserving of it's, if you knew me better, you'd be more interested in what I'm talking about.
I think I hear someone calling my name from over here. I'll be right back, man.
What was your name? Because I didn't hear. I don't think I heard it.
Yeah. And I just walks up. I'm like, oh my god. Probably walks past you. Curiosity going, oh my gosh, that guy's going to do my head in. I so hope I don't get him on my team. Oh, please. If he does, I'm just going to forfeit now.
Just read my book.
Not worth it. And as you've all walk into that area, everyone hears a little. It's like the tapping of a glass when someone goes to do a toast, but it's very loud. And then everyone just drops quiet. Then a big booming voice comes from in front of everyone as you see Anthony Fury stand up on a little podium. While most people you would expect would need some form of spell to amplify their voice, this guy, probably not. He's just loud in nature. I've just put his little hand out for you guys on roll 20 so you can take him in for all of his glory. And
Yes.
so, Alex, how would you describe Anthony Fury for everyone else?
The embodiment of all that is just and right and strong. Wearing big old plate mail. He's got pauldrons bigger than his head.
Pauldrons for days.
Yep. Sword, great sword, probably the size of his torso. But clearly has some experience. I mean, he's got an eye patch, so obviously he's seen actual combat and knows what he's doing. But it's also clear that he takes good care of his equipment. And so balance between presentation and, yeah, I get shit done.
A mountain of a man.
Anyone else got any additions they want to add their character may notice, or just... Is he your
I don't know how I
idol
feel about the
father?
red tabard and then the purple cape. I feel like those clash. I think he should have picked one color scheme or another, but that's just me.
It could be black.
Looks
too
like
much
he's doing
color.
well enough for himself. This stuff's, it's not just well maintained. This stuff has got inlay and all kinds of,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's ornate.
That might
This
be
guy's
actual gold on
well
his armor.
off. Yeah.
Why do you think people want to join this faction?
He
This
is
guild.
furiously rich.
Yes. Full name Anthony. He goes for Tony.
Which is all I'm going to
Yes.
call him.
Mr. Fury. Then you just hear loud booming voice. Welcome everyone. Great to see such a large turnout this year. Do just need to go over a couple of the following rules. Apparently they want me to do this like I do every year. This time just to make sure you all understand completely. You all know that it is illegal for groups not registered with the guild factions to complete tasks. Fees are paid to the registration office and tasks are offered to guilds based off of their reputation. Anyone who is found completing a task that is not part of a guild or is not doing a test to join a guild will be severely punished, as the registration office does not receive the fees they would get, and the king does not receive their taxes. Some jobs may require you to work with other guilds, and being registered ensures that the right people for the job are selected. That is why when you joined in, we got down what type of class you were, so we know, okay, this one, we're going to need some more range or magic users than the fighters. And last but not least, if a guild accepts a contract, competing guilds aren't allowed to take on the job unless a contract is passed on to them. This is to ensure there is no fighting between guilds and people aren't stealing jobs from others after they've already completed the work. Now, for those of you who didn't enter today already part of a group, I assume you all know and have been sorted off into your little designated area. Someone will be around soon to assign you to a group. While this may seem unfair, that you don't know your party members, if you can't make it work in this situation, this career isn't for you, as there are many times where you will have to work with others or the situation itself may be dire, and if you can't handle this, you're not going to make the cut. So for now, just get along meeting each other. When you're assigned your group, you'll have a few minutes to talk amongst each other, and then we'll get back to getting this started. Everyone starts cheering because this is Anthony Fury. Like, who doesn't like Anthony Fury? You guys like golf clapping or muted clapping? Yeah, during that speech, you don't know when this happened, but you ended up with a little stone in your head. Somehow, someone's walked around and just given you a stone, and you feel a slight pull of it taking you somewhere.
Think my reservation's ready?
Olin, you would know this situation. The pull of the stone is leading you to the other people who have a matching stone, and this is
Just
how
like-
your groups are formed.
Running up to people and like, no, not you. All right.
Saul actually takes to the air, like not super high up, but just like above everyone's head, and just like lets it pull him.
All of us suddenly are pulled into the air.
So you would notice three people's arms raised into the air, pulled towards you.
Then I guess Saul is gonna go towards. I'm just gonna roll a d6 to determine who he goes to first.
We've solved your gym class puzzle.
So heads over to Aeos first. It's just like
Of course he does.
God.
Hey, made it to Aeos.
All right, so I see a bird person flying at me.
yeah, not super fast, but just like slowly flying your way, just kind of looking around, pointing at the other two, and just like motioning them over.
All right. I just look up and wave at the bird guy.
Well, hello there, and we'll set down on the ground and is suddenly looking up at you because you're over a foot taller than Saul.
Oh, hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you. Is this, you know what this is about? I assume this is the group thing, but I don't entirely know.
I would imagine so. I am Saul, and Saul went in for the forearm shake, probably ignoring. I assume Aeos went for the normal handshake.
I went for a very limp handshake. Like I wasn't trying to touch you very much.
And Saul's just like, nope, going for the whole dang arm.
Nice to meet you there. What was names of Aeos? What was your name again?
I am Saul, and I'm looking forward to our partyship. I'm not sure what the proper terminology is.
Yep. Yeah. I think partnership works fine. It's a word. I don't know that the other one is. So
I've not had much use for words. Words are of
I can
little help
tell.
in the fight.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, friend. All right. So
I guess it's hard to tell because Beak, but Saul is still just kind of smiling good-naturedly.
oh yeah, no, I'm absolutely smiling too.
Mhm.
You're a friend. I'm looking around for whoever else. I'm not moving. Everyone's coming to me, so let's just stay here.
Oh, hi. I think we're in the same group. Yeah. Stones. Oh, yeah. So 3 of us. Any more?
Coming! Hello. Greetings, gentlemen.
Hello there.
Hi.
Nice.
I'm Folan, by the way.
I'm Saul.
Aeos.
Greetings, Curiosity.
All right. Well, good group. Hopefully this goes well.
Oh, why
I'm
wouldn't
sure
it?
we'll do just fine.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
it's-
no, we're a shoe-in, you guys. Don't worry about it.
Have you done this before?
I have.
Any of you? Oh, you have?
I
Wonderful.
have.
No?
No.
Well, that's got to up our chances at least a little bit.
This will be my third time.
Oh no, I think that's worse.
No, it's good experience.
No, third time's the
Experience is
charm. You
wonderful.
know, this is the one that I'm going to hit my groove.
Indeed. So what are we going to be doing?
Oh, so they have a bunch of people around town that have like jobs that we need to do. We have to go find one, do it, get back.
Are any of them killing?
Uh I mean, nothing like maybe some rats or something. I mean, nothing like big as far as my experience before.
Right.
We had a
Alright.
sort of we had a chicken incident last year, but that was unfortunate. Apparently, you're not supposed to kill the chickens. We were supposed to catch them. It was a miscommunication.
Wait, someone's paying a guild to catch their chickens for them? That seems like an absurd waste of money.
It's a recruitment thing. I don't think these are like the official jobs that we're going to be doing
Okay.
once we get in. Yeah.
Well, all right.
But we'll see.
As you're telling that story, the rest of you hear from far off someone going, "Hey, look, it's the chicken killer. Ooh, watch out, the chicken's gonna attack everyone in town again." Lucky we got you around, Fallen.
Well, you know what? I won't make the same mistake again this year.
That's because there's no chickens left, is there?
No, there are not.
Fascinating. How easy is it to kill a chicken?
Pretty easy. You can actually, if you aim it right, you can actually get more than one with the same shot.
Really?
Yeah.
She takes a piece of paper out of her backpack and starts writing something on it.
Hey, you know, it's one of those things. Eating a lot of chickens, never killed a chicken. No idea. So that's good to know.
All right. So, none of you have you belonged to any guilds before this, or just joined in because for the fun of it?
I'm only recently arrived in Karathor, and I heard this was the mightiest guild and thought it would be a worthy challenge.
Yes, I've
That
only
it
arrived
is.
here a couple of weeks ago. But this is mostly a research assignment.
I
Okay.
got here about 3 hours ago. Heard they were hiring people here, and so came over. Trying to make a start for myself, kind of thing.
So I'm assuming none of you have really don't know the city very well at this point.
No.
It's a good thing I'm on your team. I know the city like the back of my hand. So
Well, he can fly, so
that
that's
helps
something.
too.
Now, when you say if you aim properly, you can kill more than one, are you getting them through the neck, or are you...
I don't think we need to go into all the details of the chicken incident.
No. He just deflates a little bit. All right.
We'll talk about it, after all this. If this goes well, I'll tell you all about it after.
Great.
Again, you hear the loud ringing of someone tapping on a glass as Mr. Fury stands up in front of everyone again. I'm assuming you've all found your groups now. If you haven't, one extra challenge for you. There are 5 tasks spread out amongst the city. Exactly where they're located, we will not tell you. You have 3 hours to find one, complete it, get to the coin at the end, and make it back here. If you do that successfully, we will welcome you in and we will do orientation. If you do not successfully complete this task, better luck next year. Your 3 hours start now.
Takes off.
Takes
Not
off.
literally like Saul, but figuratively takes off.
Oh, I suppose we're going then.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Follow Fallen.
Like you just see hundreds of people just start running. Some misty step up onto roofs to travel faster, others fly. You realize that part of the reason for the break was so they could remove the little turnstiles to get you in. Because trying to get 100 people through little doorways, it's just asking for health and safety issues. So they've removed that to make the streets open again. Everyone knows this is worst day for shopping.
I do have a thing, since for my background, this is city secret, so I know secret patterns and flow to the city and passages and things like that. So I'm definitely trying to get us out through like the least congested area to hopefully get us out in front of the pack as we were trying to find these jobs.
Okay. Having spent a century or two in this town, in this city, yeah, I have a feeling you would know all this, and you probably won't need a survival check because a couple of centuries in here.
I hope not.
I'll give that to you. You managed to find your way from. So the meeting would have been in the center of town. I know we got the map somewhere. So in that large vacant square in the center of town next to Zone 2, you would have found yourself heading south with your secrets. One, because that's towards your orphanage, and subconsciously you kind of do just want to head to areas which you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then along your way down there, I'm assuming everyone's looking out or listening for trouble.
Yeah, I
Perception
think
checks.
Saul is probably flying up to try and get a better view.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Let's get some perception checks from people.
First
So
rolls of the game.
Not my best stat.
4.
13.
18 perception.
14.
Curiosity, you're probably still trying to write notes.
Yep, that tracks.
Trying to get your papers back into your bag and remember chickens. Like how did he kill multiple with one shot? Everyone else, you're going along, and then you hear a young child yelling out Folan's name. And you notice a kid from the orphanage. And he comes around and he's like, Falan,
Yeah, Danny.
I heard
What's up?
someone yelling for help. I think it may be,
Yeah. Which way?
follow me. He comes sprinting off down the street. Now, you know this area from your 2 centuries. This kid leaves you in the dust. Like, he must be a thief. Pretty much. Like, this kid must spend his time in this area solely.
Yeah.
He's running along. You keep up with him, though, because, he's a kid. You got a bird, and the kid's got like 25 feet of movement. You got 30. And he leads you to. It's not really. It looks like it is part of a city wall, but it's crumbling in, and it leads into like a mountainside a bit. And you can hear from inside someone calling out for help.
All right. I'd say, all right. So part of this is we need to be presentable and stuff. Anybody really good at talking wants to take lead on that? Or
I'm pretty good.
all right. You seem friendly enough. Getting there.
All right. So real quick before I go in, we're sure that this is part of the test. This isn't just some rando who needs help, because I don't want to waste any time.
No, I trust Danny. He can keep an eye out.
All right.
So it's even if it is a person in help, they're still a person in need of help.
Right.
Yeah, it's but we can help them later though. We can come back
Everyone
after-
knows it's
anyways.
recruitment day. Nobody asks for help when it's recruitment day. They just wait
All right.
until tomorrow.
Okay, so I'll
I'm
walk
just
in.
picturing someone in trouble. It's like, oh man, it's recruitment day. Oh, I'm in so much pain. Oh man, recruitment drives from 12 till 3. Oh.
There are just widespread fires in the city that nobody's dealing with.
And it's 3:05. Help!
Somebody gets mugged at like noon. Guess I'll die.
Yeah, but also you've got a city full of people looking out for that sort of thing. So like
True.
you mug someone and you get swarmed by like
think you
3
have
teams.
A lot of people, a city full of a lot of people going, you need help. Wait, do you know about
Do
the
you have a
coins?
coin?
No?
Yeah.
By
If you don't have the coin, I can't actually help you because it's illegal. Because I'm actually
Yeah.
not
sorry.
Ooh.
It's the worst day.
The
It's
city is
Yeah,
garbage.
God's. It's like
This is fantasy Black Friday.
God's like, I hate recruitment day. Recruitment day is terrible. So who's going in? One person.
I'm walking
everyone?
in.
You've got this.
I think, yeah, I mean, I'm going in. I don't know if we're all just going in. I just figured someone should take point. That is nice.
I think Saul's
I'll
gonna
see
try
if I
and
regret
do a
that.
quick like up and over, just see if there's anything to see. I assume it's covered up top, but
Yeah, it's just like a mountain going up. Above it is so looking at the map, you're on like the eastern side of wall of where like the castle is. Because the castle's raised above everyone. So
gotcha.
that wall kind of leads into
Okay.
the mountainside, a little cliffside is how
So
I've
kind of like
taken it.
under the castle, sort of.
Yeah, so the wall going around the castle on the eastern side is just like a flat cliff side. The website which let me make the map didn't really give me complete editing options.
Yeah. Cool.
So, Saul, are you staying out or heading in with the others?
Saul's gonna go in with the others, but just trying to check in to see if there were any other entrances we needed to worry about.
Okay, so as you're entering in, you hear the call for help get louder and louder. You go through it's pretty far in. You're looking around like 15, 20 feet in. You got to go through this little cave. And then as you make it in, who has dark vision?
I do.
I think everyone except
Yeah.
Saul.
Everyone but Saul. You notice it looks like it's just a little cave and a dead end. You're looking around for someone calling out for help when you hear a chuckle from the entrance. And then you hear a little blast. And as you're looking out, as the rocks are falling down, you see the figure of young Danny start changing as they're walking off laughing into a taller figure. And with the little rock slide coming in and locking you in here,
And we die.
yeah, no, you're stuck in a little cavern, but other parts fell down as well. And we'll move the map over. Now, I'm assuming there's a little square space you guys can
Yes.
see. You just want to move your tokens out onto there. And for those with dark vision, you would see that you are in roughly a 20 by 35 foot space. And on the western side, a bunch of rocks have fallen down, and where instead of rock, you see like a couple of wooden boards going across. Around here is where you see the wooden boards going across.
Is everyone all right?
Yes.
Sure.
So I'm pretty sure that wasn't Danny.
He doesn't just do that all the time.
No, never seen him do that before.
But I mean, they gotta know who you are, though, right? Because they called your name. So who
Hey.
hates you a lot and doesn't want you to win this?
Oh, but we also all signed our names when we signed up.
So it could be part of the recruiting. Maybe they just did their homework and they know who I. This is my third time doing it, so they.
You think they're actively trying to keep you out of this?
Or this is the job. I don't know.
I mean,
But it could be
seems
someone
like
trying to
would be a
keep it out. I
test.
mean, I think you can think of a couple of people that were my. Let's just try to get out of here.
Can someone
about
break
that?
down these boards?
Oh,
I can try.
So you actually don't know where they're talking about for the boards because it's
Oh,
pitch
no.
black in here
Yeah.
for you.
So there's some.
Do any of you have
Oh,
a
he can't
light?
see.
Yeah. I have a torch.
Think- No, I don't even have a torch.
I have a torch and tinder. One moment.
I have
I'll
a
light a
fishing
torch.
tackle.
Well, that's not helpful at all in a cave, dear Fonan.
well, it depends on the cave.
I suppose that's right. Underground lakes, and I would love to see a fish out of an underground lake. Now that would be a truly fascinating creature. Can you imagine?
Right. Well, hopefully we can find you one.
Okay, so you can now see in this place as they're discussing underground fishing.
Here we are. These over here.
Ah, yes. All right. So gonna head on over. Are they? I assume there are enough that it would be like we can't just all squeeze through. We have to
Can't
take some of the
squeeze
boards down.
through. You notice it's not attached to the wall, per se. If you have to judge anything, it's like the back of a large chest of drawers, or like a wardrobe or a bookcase. It's furniture, style
Okay.
wood. It's not boards nailed to a door frame.
All right. Well, this appears to be some kind of furniture. I think it would be good if we had a couple of us pushing on this, try and get it out of the way.
Yeah. In that case, I can help. Someone here.
I'll go. I take it.
Okay. Someone do a strength check or athletics check with advantage, or you can both roll one.
I'll probably better to give curiosity advantage. I'm a dex monk.
Do you
I'm
have-
not a strength monk.
I was gonna say, do you have athletics? But
I do have, but it's just a +1.
Okay, mine's also a +1, but I could do it because it's funnier.
That's also a +1. Wait, does anyone have above a +1?
Athletics.
-1.
Oh, perfect.
I
Mine will
have.
get better.
I'm just gonna tell the stream that as the wizard, I do currently have the highest strength in the game. Well, the first one was a 1. The second one's way better. 16.
16. You manage. Are you trying to slide it or just push it over?
I think that would depend on, what sort of purchase we get, what kind of furniture it is.
Does
if
it feel like if it's like a chest of drawers or something? Does it feel like there's stuff in it? Like it's really heavy? Stuff like rattling around in there? Because then I'll just push it over.
It's not super heavy. You would know by the sound of things moving. It's most likely a bookcase with books on there.
Oh, and now I
And
don't want to
so-
push it over.
It's not going to be super wide either, so it'll be easier to.
But the books.
I knew this would make it difficult for you.
Well, Saul's really short, so if we can get like low on it and just kind of like slide it out from the wall just a little bit. Just enough
Okay.
so we can come through.
We'll have you slide it out to save your books.
They're not
So you
mine
managed to-
yet.
Managed to slide the bookcase out, and this room is lit up, so no need to worry about a torch for everyone. And the biggest thing you will notice,
Well, now, now hold on.
what?
Just the pentagram on the ground.
That's not a pentagram.
Yeah.
Or what? No, the
The summoning
Octagram?
circle.
Octagram?
octagram.
It's got 8 points. Love it.
So yeah, so
Can I have my torch back?
apart
Yeah.
from
Thank you.
the
Can I take
bookcase, which you've slid out a bit, the biggest thing you notice in this room is there is a large summoning circle in the center, and
I
four
do
torches,
notice that.
or four sconces on the corners of the room, which seem lit, fully lit.
Oh my.
All right,
So-
this is not something that I've ever encountered during my previous attempts at this.
Do we like this? I'm wondering if maybe now we should destroy the books if they're related to some sort of ritual that's going on here.
Well, no, you should at least look at them first before we just start a book burning. I sort of like this. I don't know. Maybe they change. Do they change the tests like every year so people can't cheat?
Yeah, they don't do the same. They aren't the same things
Hmm.
every time. I've just
Maybe
never
it's
seen
wizards this
anything
time.
like this. Maybe.
Well, either way, there is passage through the room, so onwards.
Or
Don't step on the
we just
circle.
keep.
Just ignore the circle. I'm down with that. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just pretend like it's not here.
So Saul steps out of the cave and into the actual room, but not onto the circle.
I'm
Okay.
just pulling out my bow and got an arrow knock just in case.
Are there any fun books on the shelves?
Books on the shelves. A lot of them, they're covered in dust, like an obscene amount of dust. Like they haven't been touched in years, if not decades. What can you read, language-wise?
I can read Common, I can read Infernal, I can read Abyssal, I can read Draconic. All very useful languages.
Fully undead and all that, yes, but in this situation, no.
Ah, these are
Yes.
living people's books.
I assume none of them are written in Aarakocra or Orin, whatever that
No.
language is.
That's one of the primordials.
Elvish.
No.
Everyone, come look at
Abelius.
these books.
Common.
Oh, Common, yes, I just nobody said that. Basic alphabet, you guys are idiots. Abelius, what can you read?
I have Elven, Common, Dwarven, and Celestial.
You do notice it is celestial,
Mhm.
and it seems like someone's been writing notes about the ancient gods, which you would know live in the Shielded Isles. Well, rumor has it there is an area called the Shielded Isles. Everyone knows there's a couple of islands between the two continents, so no one's managed to actually make it in there. And it's pretty much just about them. Like maybe they were the reason behind magic. Nothing to do with summoning.
But it's just talking about some of the ancient gods over in the Shielded Isles.
All right. So nothing that we have to deal with for this test specifically.
I sure hope not.
Can I have
Let's
those?
just.
Yeah, I don't like reading.
Wonderful, I'll do it. I take them.
Oh, you're probably going to be needed to translate though.
It's fine, I pick up languages very quickly. You can just teach me and then I can do all the reading.
I also don't like teaching, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah. You'll learn to love it.
What do you like? Just so we know.
That's part of the whole journey here. Friends, figuring it all out. Don't
Right.
really know.
I like that. It's positivity buried in negativity.
So should I poke the circle with my staff?
No, please don't.
No,
Yeah,
definitely not touch
Oh.
it.
No.
I think I'm outvoted. Sorry. I misread the room.
To be fair, I have a good wisdom score. I would probably know based how ominous is the circle? Is it as ominous
Incredibly.
as depicted?
As almost as depicted. So you got the two red outline circles. In the middle is symbols, not necessarily any language you guys know, it's just symbols. And the did we say it was like an octagram or something?
We did
Whatever
not. It's a many
that
pointed
shape in the center.
many pointed shape.
It's 8-pointed pentagram demonic
Mhm.
witch summoning
It's an
magic.
octagon. We're about to see some MMA fighting.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Oh, then I'm your guy. Put me in the ring with the demon.
A cage just starts lowering down from the ceiling on top of the circle. Can
this
I
Saturday night's bout is
can I look at the circle? Do we know that if it's like a summoning circle or what? Like, can I look at it and see like, what's this for?
you can do an arcana check if you want.
I would love to do that specifically. 17.
17. Yeah, most likely used for summoning. Summoning of what? That not 100%. Was someone trying to summon the gods? Who knows? What you do realize, everyone which is walking around the sides of the room, is there's not really any heat coming from these torches.
I'm going to put my hand in the torch.
Hand goes into the torch, nothing happens.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Are they like
Good.
is it an illusion or is it just like magical torchlight?
Could be either. I mean, really in the most basic sense, it's probably both.
I take one of the torches off the wall.
It's a little sconce thing.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it was like
You
a
just
torch.
rip.
Yeah, I ripped it off the wall. No, I thought I was picturing a torch
Oh,
stuck
yeah.
in the wall with like a gem at the end or something like that. So no. Oh,
My
all right,
bad.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
no, it's just a little. Judging with your rationale, it's providing light, so it's probably not an illusion.
I'm
But
gonna
would also help explain how there's light, but there's dust over everything.
I'm gonna just like check down the hall a bit to see what's down that way while we're looking around here
Oh, I'm positive
Why-
if there was something in the hole, it would have heard us.
quietly. Right.
Okay. So as you check down the hall, you notice it comes to a corner, and then as you look down, you see stairs leading up, and you see that it turns sharply to your right, and there seems to be a door up ahead, a barred chained door right at the end before it turns right.
Like peek my head back around the corner. I think you're all gonna want to see this part.
Ooh, what is it?
Walk over.
Is it skeletons? It's usually skeletons.
I'm I'm probably not the best to do this, but like just keeping an eye out for traps on the floor and the walls and the ceiling.
As the four of you
Everywhere.
leave the room, you hear a crackling sound coming from behind.
God damn it.
And how to best describe this? The crackling's happening in the center of the ominous circle. It's like black and red lightning shooting around up to the roof and back down as you see a creature appear. If you want to have a quick roll to see if you know what this creature is, I'll let you roll. Trying to think, what would it be? Let's go Arcana or Nature.
Both a -1.
I got this.
Oh, this guy.
Okay, so I got a natural 20, so 19.
God.
25.
11.
I think for
10.
Saul, it's less what it is and more, can I fight this? Can I take it?
Okay.
Bad news, I think it's summoning something.
Yeah, okay, neighbors, you can stop whatever you're doing. You, Soul, and Curiosity, you know that. So you probably know this as you've been researching monsters which you can fight, because you're like, what are strong monsters that I can find? Curiosity, you just are curious about everything. And you would know that this creature is called a dretch. And so we are going to roll for initiative. Because there's no better thing than combat at level 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, what is
I'm
this?
already shooting at it like it's a
5
chicken.
for the
Oh,
turn order.
Yeah, I don't know that we've told stream yet. Yeah, we're starting at level 1.
Yeah.
Level
So
one.
any of us could die at any point. Don't get attached to these characters, yo.
Don't, yeah.
That's why you make a character you don't like, and then
Okay. I did much better than Roll20 did.
I did good.
Hey,
I'm
look, this
bad.
guy got a 10. Like,
I beat him.
Welcome to
Yeah.
my world rolling initiative for anything. I can only roll well for initiative when I'm not DMing.
David, click on your token and then on your sheet, click initiative to get, and then you can manually change it in the turn tracker.
okay.
That, or I can just add turn for your person. Which I did. I can enter it.
Okay.
There you go.
Learning how
And
to use Roll20.
It is this one, right? Okay. Fallen.
I shoot it with
You
my
shoot it.
with my
Okay.
shooty bow,
With a gun.
with my gun.
I pull out my bow and
Oh fudge! That's not a good roll.
what did you
That's
roll?
that's
Friend?
an 11.
That hits.
Yeah.
Yee.
Yee. That's 13 points of piercing damage, which is as many hit points. That arrow
Damn,
would have
dude.
killed me.
Ow. Okay, ouchie. Okay. Anything else?
No, no, I'm just gonna. I'll take a step back in case anyone in the front is gonna want to step away, and that's about it.
Okay, I keep minimizing the screen. Okay, because I know how to. I'm so happy I don't need to also run the stream as well. I have so much shit going on in my screen. Okay,
I got
that
you.
hits. It looks pretty rough. So
All right, Saul is gonna, I think most of the time when he's been walking around, he keeps his wings mostly furled up, but now, lets them out, flies up a little bit, readies the staff, and charges towards the thing. And so flies over here and is gonna boop it with my stick.
move it with your stick. Okay.
Two-handed.
I'm imagining the dust with you flying in this room now.
Oh no.
That's only an 8 to hit.
That misses.
So I think probably the dust, gets in the way and it's like, achoo! But gonna recover, and because I'm a monk, do a bonus action to slash it with my talons. That's a natural 20.
Okay, that hits.
So let me roll my 2d4 plus 3. That is 8 slashing damage.
8 slashing. Okay. Well, it is still standing.
This thing has more health than all of us together.
As you do that, you hear the crackling sound again.
Oh no.
Something else seems to be coming through this portal.
Maybe we should destroy the sigil.
A little red imp demon thing has appeared. I need to add him to your land because I don't know how to make it invisible to you when I do the turn orders for this stuff. So, look, boom, boom. As this creature appears, it is going to attack our buddy Soul, who happens to be right next to it.
And try.
Okay, what are you doing? It is going to attack you with what are we gonna do? Let's go with hold on, keep this shit open. Let's do a spiked chain attack. It is going to try and hit you with its chain. It has a move over here first. And roll. I am so sorry, friend.
Oh God. Bye, Saul.
Oh no.
I am so sorry, friend.
Well, maybe it'll roll shit for damage. Nope. I'm down.
How that is okay for everyone who's listening. I happened to roll the nat 20 to crit, and then in the 2d6, I rolled a 5 and a 6 and did 11 damage.
Just one more health than I have.
Who has high dexterity, curiosity, and Aeos?
I've got a. You said dexterity.
Not you.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you were just asking who has high
out of
dexterity.
curiosity and Aeos.
16.
I don't
dex.
understand the way you speak.
Oh, when you say out of curiosity, it is going to get confusing.
Yeah, I thought who has a high dexterity out of curiosity.
I have a 12.
Okay, Aeos, you're first, friend.
Oh no, this changes everything. Okay.
Does it? You don't know this guy.
You did just say don't get attached to your characters.
I'm kidding, same Saul.
That's true. No, there's a lot of what's going on here. Okay, so I can get 25 feet. Boom. And cure wounds. Ugh, using one of my 2 spell slots. Level 1. Sweet. So heal 13.
Just up and down.
Boom, I feel great.
God, I love level 1.
And I'm gonna go ahead and move 5 feet back. And that's the end of my turn.
Well, up and I
You
blocked
muted.
out for a minute.
You're fine. Everything's fine. I'll look at you later.
I'll just kind of reach down, kind of pat him on the chest, heal, and just be like, "You got this, buddy," and just back up.
You're muted, Barry.
That's because my niece and nephew is screaming. Curiosity. You have seen healing. A little
Fascinating.
red imp whack the bird with a spike chain quite effectively.
Interesting. Can I cast? Yeah, I'm gonna cast Frostbite on the little imp.
On the imp.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, he seems mean.
He seems mean. Okay. Do I need to do anything? Or do you
Yes,
just-
it is a Constitution saving throw. DC
Okay.
something. 14. Dang it!
Oh, dang.
Well, then, nothing happens.
Okay.
Trips.
Now it's our buddy the Dretch's turn.
Wait, I back up.
Is
Please
his
back
name
up.
Buddy the Dretch? I really want it to be Buddy
Can
the
I-
Dretch.
So, I know it's called a dretch. Do I know anything else?
It's a demon. It's chaotic evil, and
Like, should I not hit it with fire? Do I know?
You know, generally, magic-wise, it's probably resistant to a lot of things.
Got it. I hide around the corner.
Um,
Oh, hi.
Hello. It's a demon.
Good to know.
okay. Okay. I'm gonna be nice. This thing's not the wisest thing. It thinks you're dead, so
Oh no.
so it's going to
Bird on
Wanda.
floor. Bird dead.
over here.
I am gonna try and swipe at it with my staff as it goes by, which
You're prone. Does it still work with your prone?
it'll just be a disadvantage.
Okay, go for it. Try and whack this large lumbering thing.
Well, I rolled a 19 and a 17, so that's going to be a 22 to hit.
Okay, you hit. Are you going to save your friends?
Yeah, I do
Or your
think
potential friends?
I think I probably only get one hand on the quarterstaff to do this, so that's 5 bludgeoning damage.
You managed to stop it. And then full
It
health.
just boom.
Yeah, it walks off, trips, and just stays there. Like it's dead.
I think there's something about this floor. Everything just stays on it.
Oh, this thing was about to like drop its guts and poison everyone. Good work. So I didn't realize this thing gets multi-attack, and I'm like, I don't want to do that against the Aarakocra on the ground. Okay, so the Dretch is dead.
Wait.
Fallen.
All right.
All that's left is some evil little red imp dude that smacked your bird friend to the ground.
Okay. Does it look like the circle is like charging up to poop out another one of these?
It looks pretty
Demon.
dormant right now.
Okay. Just making sure. Then yeah, I just come ducking around the corner, notice that that Saul's on the ground. It's like, how'd he get down there? And then fire the arrow at the imp. That is a 20 to hit
That hits.
for 11 piercing damage.
That takes him out. How are you doing it?
Just like the chickens.
Just like the chickens. Okay, you hit it just below its jawline, decapitate it, and it runs around like a good 30 seconds.
Just
before it
decapitate an
drops.
imp with an arrow. That's going on my
It's
bucket list.
technically called a cackler. It just looks like a little imp.
Whew.
Okay.
Doing all right down there?
Yes, I will be up in just a second. And then he does the thing where he like kicks himself up and just lands on his feet, assisted by the wings. Does the cackler's chain thing disappear?
Yes.
Okay.
All of it ends up just like in a little puff of smoke. And you just got that smell of brimstone.
Mhm.
It's not very nice in this room right now.
Well then, shall we?
Should I try to kill the circle?
That's what I was I gotta pull out a dagger. Like maybe just scrape off. Is this paint on there? What's the?
I mean, I suppose it depends on the caster. You could try that, and then if you're immolated, I can probably do something else.
Hmm. You raise a good point there. I think maybe you do the thing first.
I actually have nothing else. I just wondered if you'd actually do it.
Oh, so okay, all right, yeah. So then I'm just gonna walk up. I mean, it's demons, I'm not too afraid of these things.
I do know, actually. Just cut through a couple of the lines.
I heard what you said. That's why. So
Ah.
sorry, force of habit. And yeah, I'm just gonna try and take the dagger and just kind of scrape along the ground and see if I can just break this circle.
Yes, you managed to break the circle a bit, and while it looked faded before, once you break the circle, you sense whatever little power it had in there, it now looks like desaturated, faded, like it's off. So,
Right.
turned off the summoning circle.
Good job. Now, see, a good listener. That's a good teammate.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So there's a door at the end of the hall here. It's all like boarded up and chained up and stuff.
Did all the bodies disappear?
Seems like it.
Oh. All right.
Did you want demon bodies?
No, I just wanted to look at them.
All
We
right.
can come back later with paint and try and fix the circle. But
No, it's all right. Door, you
Just
say?
put like a jar over it, so when they pop up, they just like stay in the jar.
Oh,
That's
a
very
good idea.
smart. I'm writing it down. Jar, summoning circle.
What kind of jar, though?
Jar
Just,
large enough? Enchanted jar?
Because the dretch itself was probably around your size. Like, it wasn't the smallest thing.
Well, just go down to there's a tavern down the street. Go down to Sal's and you just get like a barrel. Would they have the empty barrels they serve the wine in? Just put on top of there. That should be
Smart,
big enough
you
to
won't be
hold
able
it.
to. I wonder if like a cage would be better from the top. So you could see
cage.
in.
Saul flies
And
up and over
cage.
everyone's head and starts heading down the
Barrel.
hallway.
Yeah.
You can always go to iLocker. It's like IKEA, but
So, a door, you say?
Boo. This is terrible.
These two companies that hate
DM.
each other.
Okay, so you're heading up this hallway towards the door. I'm gonna have iLocker sponsor me in Sunday Night Thunderbolt
iLocker.
and Foot Kia. So as you get to this locked door, you notice it is barred, so you can see through it. But what you see, it's mirage-like. Like when something's really hot, you see it kind of. It's similar. It's like that when you look through it, so you're not sure if you're seeing what's actually there. It just looks like it's a hallway that keeps going. The chains, you don't know how they got it on. There's no actual lock to it. It's like they're all interlocked and connected, but there's no way where they could have opened it for a bit, just thread it out everywhere and reconnect it. It just looks
like a continuous chain.
Yeah. There's nothing on the door itself for a lock to pick.
I can poke it with my stick. And do we see anything down this way? To the right?
Yes.
I was about to ask.
We're just, we have blinders on. We can't see down this other hallway.
Did you know how hard it is to reveal areas on an angle?
Yeah.
This game hates me. You see the hallway leading down, and there seems to be another one of these doors just to your left. I'll tell you what, I will extend what you can see through this doorway.
I mean, yeah, just poke it, see if it does anything, because I don't really see another way that we could open this right now.
All
Or
right.
you could break it.
Yeah, that's another option.
So I'll back up a little bit using the full length of the quarterstaff and just
Oh
poke
yeah,
at
I
the
mean,
chain.
I'm going like back down the stairs,
Yeah.
just in case.
Okay, so as you go to poke it with the quarterstaff, when you get near it, you feel a little bit of pressure, almost like there's a little bubble type thing. And if you push through that to get to the door, it kind of how you're being safe about this, it'll, with quite a fair bit of force, it sends your quarterstaff flinging up. Where if you weren't being careful and you just going to open it, you probably yourself would have been flung back in.
All right. Well, there's clearly some kind of force that doesn't want us to touch this. Not sure if it's something we could just power through, but there is also this whole other hallway we can check out first.
Yeah, I like the idea of just following the hole for as long as we can, and if we don't have any other option except going through the doors, then we take a whack at it at that point.
Sure.
As you look down the end of this hallway, you see a silhouette of a humanoid figure made out of lights, laughing. A little giggle, and it just walks off further away down the hallway.
Spooky.
Barry.
Oh, I've almost forgotten. I cast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
I'm a bad wizard.
I'll mention this too, because we can see through like the grate and the door and stuff.
Yes.
To see what's on the other side. So I don't know if it'll work or if I'll just get like torn in half in the process, but if I can see a place, I can usually kind of just be there. I can only do it once, but
You can teleport.
yeah, that's a good word for
Just
it.
on your own.
Aye. It's a thing. It's like, I guess like my parents could do it, so I could do it. I don't know. I never met them, so I don't really know for sure, but that's what people tell me.
Inborn teleportation.
All right, so some kind of bloodline trait kind of thing. I got you.
Yeah. So I could try doing that. If it's like magical warded stuff, I don't know. Like I could just be like thrown down the hallway like your quarterstaff was, and I don't really want that to happen. So maybe we try the other way first, and then if we have to, I can try doing that.
It would be terrible if you were just sort of like crushed and stuck inside a magical barrier forever.
Yeah, it would be.
So, real quick, interest of teamwork. I really want to do that armor spell as well, but I can do it or heal one more person today, so I'm gonna save it for the healing. So
Maybe
I'm
we
gonna
just
stay
keep
in
you in
the
the back?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Don't let stuff attack me.
I think
Will
we
do.
can manage that.
Right. Spooky hallway?
Spooky hallway.
I hope it's a ghost.
That would be fun.
I don't think I can punch a ghost.
Have you ever tried?
No, I don't think I've met a ghost before.
This is the perfect time for experimentation, Saul. All right. Spooky hallway, let's find a ghost.
Okay. And down the hallway, you pass another
Science.
one of those doors.
Do we see anything different beyond it than what we saw, or is it just another
It's the
mirage?
same silhouette, mirage type thing. I'm just seeing like a wall. If you move your quarterstaff near it, would have the same slight force feeling which the other one had. So safe to say that if you pushed against it, you'd be flung. This time with a wall only being like 5 to 10 feet away, probably would get hit against that and hurt, maybe more than being flung down some stairs. The sudden stop. So you can try running into it if you want.
No.
Just move past it.
Again, Saul has a decent wisdom.
Yeah,
Maybe
so
not so much intelligence, but
looking down, you end up seeing a doorway with no door in it, which you can walk through. The only way it could have gone.
Right. Just in case, I'm just gonna quietly move to the end of the hole. Make sure there's no one at the door that we need to worry about. I'll give a signal if it's okay to come.
All right.
What's the signal going to be? We should probably establish that.
That means good. That means bad.
Oh, just thumbs up, thumbs down.
All right. So binary, no further. If it's bad, do we back up?
If it's bad, stay here and I'll come back to you. How about that? And if I'm getting attacked, I'll yell.
It's a thumbs down.
Right.
Make sure. Yeah. Well, thumbs down means we stay here. So don't thumbs down. Just yell.
So if you're getting attacked, it's a thumbs up. But it's bad.
Thumbs up and yell. I think this is what we've established as our code.
Usually I tend to do all of my work alone, but working in a team has turned out to be very entertaining. If you scream, we'll come help.
All right, that's
depending on the level of the scream.
I sneak down the hall.
Roll me sneak.
18.
18. Yeah, that's pretty good. All I'm picking is thumbs down and screaming. He's in trouble, but we're not meant to move.
That's not the signal.
What this?
We created this very intricate system of communication. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
And I'm just gonna pop myself, kind of against the wall here, and just see what's in the room.
It seems like the screaming is if you hold down shift and do thumbs up or thumbs down.
Yeah.
It's the different menu.
Bring up the radial menu for the thumbs down to see which emote option you want. Oh no, I pinged that there's a chest here, not that there's an enemy nearby. Damn it.
I start flossing. Shit. Just T-pose and it'll leave you alone. As you look in this room, you don't see any light version of a silhouette of a man.
Do I see the dead guy in the corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is your passive perception?
I think it's an 11. Yeah, an 11.
Roll me a perception check because you're looking in this room.
Okay. 11.
Wow.
Consistency. It's my middle name.
Tell you what. What you do notice with the dead guy is it seems part of his cloak is trapped under the wall.
Huh. Okay.
And you do notice there seems to be something funky about the room.
More than just the smell of a dead guy.
Okay.
More than just the smell of the dead guy.
No immediate dangers as far as I can see.
Not as far as you can see.
Okay. I'll give a thumbs up to the group.
Saul comes zooming in.
Into the room or into the behind?
At least up to where Fallen is.
Okay.
I point out, there's a body over there. Looks like part of him's under the wall, so maybe the wall comes up or something. Might be a passageway that way. I don't know. Also, it's kind of a bad smell in here, other than the dead guy. Kind of getting a feeling like maybe something going on in the room.
Well, it's either this or the magic pushy doors.
I don't like either option, but can anybody tell anything other than what I can see in there? Any magical senses? Anything hocus pocus you want to try?
I can try, but that's sort of it for me for the day.
Let's wait. Let's everyone look around. Do a strong look around, and we'll try spells.
I've got an idea if this doesn't work.
Walk in and start looking around. Can I get a try and smell what this funky smell is?
Yeah, you guys slightly misunderstood me. I said there's something funky about this room. Didn't say it smelled funky.
Okay.
Everyone's like,
okay, so
I don't know if it
visually,
visually,
there's something
about
weird.
this room which you can't pinpoint what's wrong with it, but you know.
So before our friend walks in, if Aeos walks in, then I probably say, "Oh, just in case, 1 second." And I just take one of my arrows and just toss it into the room just to see if there's any reaction.
It clatters along the ground.
All right, probably good then.
All right. So, yeah, I'll just walk in and do a perception check. I think I have the best perception. Well, maybe the monk. Well, I probably got a good perception.
Person who you've gone, you should stay up back. It's like, I'll walk into the room first.
What could hurt me? I'm chosen by the gods.
Which I've got the book up. Saul will also enter and take a look around, also looking up at the ceiling. I don't know how tall the things are. Like, is there enough room for Saul to comfortably be just kind of flying above, or is it?
Yeah, it's probably around like 15, 20 feet tall.
Okay.
It's a decent sized little hidden dungeon room.
So I got a 15 on my perception.
Okay.
7 perception.
The 15 is enough. So you notice towards the southeast side of the room, where it looks awfully vacant and empty, there is like an unusually large amount of dust in one area. And when you look at it, it seems to move slightly. And then about 10 feet in front of Saul, you notice with all the fake fire on the walls, you haven't noticed smoke anywhere else. And there is a little bit of smoke there.
So like here?
Yep. And then, to make it easier, we're just going to get ready to roll initiative as a dust mephite and a smoke mephite appear. So we can roll for initiative and then have our break before combat, or we can do this combat and then have a break. Which way did you guys want to do it?
We can go and take the break before the combat. That sounds good.
That works.
All right, so we'll get this
Strategize.
started. Strategize. Don't get crit. So yeah. What's this? It doesn't smell like anchovies, okay?
It doesn't smell like anchovies.
Are you sure? Do you know what they smell like?
Yeah, I do.
There's
I
a
work at a
smoky
pizza
smell.
joint.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I rolled real good.
Nice.
My character sheet's wigging out on me.
Hmm.
All right.
You can just roll and tell me what you get. I can just add you to the thing.
All right. Got a 13.
Got a 13.
My initiative is so bad. Every time.
Everyone take the alert feat on level 4.
Hmm.
Just
Oh,
always-
maybe I'll bring in Saturday night's rule and you can just get yourself a fin. That'll plus 13 to we can go have a break.
Okay.
Initiative's been rolled. Everyone better come back within like 5 minutes, is it?
I was planning on it coming back.
Yours
works for me.
better,
Yeah.
yours better stay around to watch who I crit against this time.
It's too scary. I'm just gonna leave for the night. I'm afraid.
And be like, well, this one shot's been a failure.
Yeah. But if I come back, I might die. If I never come back, in my head.
In my head, I survived if I don't come back. That's actually not the worst plan.
You can't tell me I didn't. I'm never
Curiosity, you still beat one of the bad guys. But yeah,
Back in 5 minutes.
back in 5, everyone.
goes forward. I'm gonna try and two-handed quarterstaff right at it.
This is the kind of enterprising attitude we need.
All right, that's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
All right. That is 9 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Is it still there?
It is still there.
Then I'm gonna do it a kick for a bonus action.
Okay.
Well, that's only an 8 to hit.
Misses.
Can hit with stick, can't kick.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that is my turn.
That logic makes sense because that's what happened. Who can argue with that? The dust mephite in the southeastern corner of the room decides to fly. We'll go here, and we will look up towards you, Bolin, and you just see it take a deep breath, and then it starts blowing out dust in a 15-foot cone. So can I get the 3 gentlemen to make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Little buddy. That's a 22.
18.
That is only a 12. I need to switch out my d20.
Monk.
Don't worry, you all made it. And you managed to close your eyes in time.
So I succeed by 10 or more. Is that a crit success? Just joking.
We're not playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
Please don't confuse me any more than I already am.
And you are not blinded. So now it's your turn, friend. Forward.
All right. Well, as much as I want to hit that one, the other one's hurt, and I want to kill it before it gets a chance to attack anyone. So I'm going to shoot the one that
Got
I
hit by
almost
the
said
stick.
Trevi. Yeah, the one that got sticked. My longbow, that's a 27 to hit.
Just.
For 9 piercing damage.
9 piercing. Okay, you kill said mephit, but as it dies, the 5 feet around it. So
Saul.
yeah, you are now in a sphere of heavily obscured smoke. So you really can't see at the moment.
Could be worse. And then I'm just going to, well, I want to take a step back, and then I look at Friendo that doesn't want to get hit again, and I just go, so I'm just going to stay where I am for the time being.
Like, son of a bitch, why does he have to be there? Okay, Friendo who doesn't want to get hit.
All right. I'm going to use Chill Touch on this dust, or this is the smoke? No, this is the dust method.
Dust, the smoke is dead.
All right. That is only a 13 to hit.
Is it a chill touch? Does that mean you got to be next to it?
No, it's got 120-foot range.
The name is really misleading.
It is misleading.
Old spell that they kept in, and then they changed it. So it used to be touch, and 3.5 it was touch.
It hits.
All right. Okay. So it takes 1d8 necrotic. That's 8 necrotic damage.
Ooh, max
And
damage. It's
so-
5.
Ghostly hand kind of grabs onto it, and for the round, it cannot regain hit points through any means.
Okay. Anything else? Any
Yeah,
movement?
I'm gonna move behind my new friend.
Oh, just wait till that dead body gets up and rips you new. Curiosity.
I'm going to cast a firebolt.
Okay,
At
go
the
for it.
Please, I just want to hit one thing. Okay, that is a 14 to hit.
Hits.
Great. Firebolt 1d10. That's a 6 fire damage.
6. As you cast the firebolt, it hits the dust methods. And do you know how, like, when flour's really fine, it's flammable? This dust is as well. And it kind of just all catches fire. And you kill it because it's weak to fire. And you guys have survived a second combat at level 1. Oh my god.
I've done it.
I really need to make these tougher.
Do you?
No.
Saul will beat his wings to clear out the smoke.
That's how level 1 combat goes. We either massacre them or we die.
Yeah. Cake or death.
It worked.
All right.
Lovely.
That one. Good teamwork. Much better than last time. So, dead body. Wall that spawns little limp things. So, not going to touch that.
I mean, was it the wall though, or were they just already here?
I'm not the one to ask.
Gonna look at curiosity.
Oh, they
You've
can
had all
probably...
the answers so far.
I don't know. They can probably turn invisible or something like that. Many possibilities. This, however, is a dead person that I would like to just see what's going on here.
I mean, we're 100% it's a dead guy. We've poked it.
No, but I will. I poke it.
It's dead.
It's very
Curiosity of all people knows dead bodies.
dead. Quite dead.
One thing you do notice while you're poking said dead body is gripped in its left hand is a journal. Take said
Gently.
journal. Okay, and a new handout should appear called Damaged Journal
Oh.
with actual entries in there.
Ooh.
If somebody would like to read it out, it is in common, so as long as you know your basic alphabet, you understand all the letters. May not understand the words, but the letters you do.
I can read it.
Okay.
Do
I
it.
guess since
Read
I
it to
have
us.
it. Oh no, now I have to read in front of people.
Bunch of lines is like the
Right.
page separations. The journal's damaged and only partial pages are legible.
How is it damaged? Is it like burnt? Is it?
Covered in blood, but waterlogged. It's
Went through a lot of stuff.
this guy has suffered, and
This man has seen some things. Well,
look, he's being
before he died.
crushed. There's a summoning circle. There's smoke and dust dudes.
right. Well, pieces of it are still intact. First page. We all thought they were just ramblings of a madman. But after what Victor found, maybe he wasn't so mad after all. Oh, this is bound to be fascinating. Okay. Celeste believes she has found some more information about this mystery group. Apparently they were known as Knights of the... Now, come on. Really? Sir, Take better care of your things. Next page. I feel like people are watching me. I regret ever looking into this group, but I must know what they were hiding. Ominous. I think this is the final page. I'm done for. Nobody knows where I am, and I'm bleeding out. If you find this journal, go be free, and don't forget to cover this journal. Free and cover capitalized.
I
Spooky.
mean, what does cover this journal mean?
I don't know.
I mean, I can shove it in my bag and cover it that way.
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, we can try to cover it with something. But do you have a cloak or something? It's
not
probably
for touching that book. No.
It's probably more complex than that. The capital letters are giving me pause.
Fallen, you had said that there was something about his cloak.
Right. It looks like it's kind of under the wool, doesn't it? And like I go to pull on the cloak. Is it actually like trapped under the wall?
Yeah, it's trapped under the wall.
Secret door? Something?
I think maybe this slides up or something. There's a lever or something around here. I'm gonna start kind of searching along the wall to see if I can find like a switch or a lever or something.
Can I help and give him advantage?
Yes, investigation check.
Okay.
Curiosity, what's your passive investigation?
Investigation? 16 would be my passive.
16. Okay.
Yeah. I only rolled an 11.
So with the 16 with the passive investigation, one thing you noticed about the journal is with how damaged the pages are and where they were, you think the cover would be damaged as well, but it looks fine. And with the 11 to the investigation, it takes a while, but you end up finding the switch. With your frustration of realizing time is running out, trying to find this coin, and the fact that judging by being locked in here, the cave in, probably not part of the test. You're wasting time in here. You got to try and get out as quick as possible and try and hopefully there is a coin still left available to get. So as you're pulling at the sconces, you manage to, just click one down and it starts raising.
All right. That worked.
Fine. Is there anything on the cover of the journal? Front or back?
You feel like it could separate a bit, like something's under the cover.
Is it? Can I try to like very gently like pull it apart? Is it like a seam or something, or can I?
You could probably use your dagger to.
Oh yeah, I got that knife.
Cut it open slightly. As you do that, you find this little note.
I found something.
That's weird.
It's just one small symbol.
Has anyone got a match? do the check, see if anyone wrote anything with lemon juice.
You can check it later.
Oh, I sort of want to check it now.
You're muted.
I want to check it now.
We can also do that.
Ugh.
No, Saul's right. Saul's right. This is not a part of whatever's going on. Also, it got him killed.
Are we absolutely certain that it's not part of what's going on? There's like puzzles and there's like fighting a monster. Are we positive?
Yeah.
You're the one with the torch. I mean, if you want to do it real quick and just see what it does.
Just hold it up in
Don't
front of the fire real quick.
Let it
Anything?
touch. Yeah.
Anything?
Nothing happens. For those listening, they found a piece of parchment with a small symbol of a knight piece
Knight?
from the chess set. That's it. Nothing else on the parchment.
Like real small, like
Got
real
to be.
small and like at the bottom.
There's got to be something here.
As the door opens,
Right.
you notice a hallway that leads on.
Well, we got to move because this might not even be part of the test. We got to go find a coin.
We don't want to know.
I mean, I want to know. Just take it with us. We'll find out after.
All right.
Here's the thing: if we don't get a coin, I think it's illegal for us to try and figure it out.
Well, not if they don't find out. All right.
No, that's not how crimes work. If you don't get caught, it's still a crime. They can catch you later.
Well, it doesn't matter
this
if I
isn't
don't
like-
get caught.
Hey, we're not allowed to like solve problems. This wasn't a problem. We got trapped in here. So, this
What
is
if-
all.
Right, there could
Here's
be
the
some
thing.
like. What if there's like a magical
Self-defense.
chess puzzle that's going to get us out of this place?
I'm looking at you guys. No offense. This is kind of the way laws are written. So is that if someone wants to put you in jail, they can't. They probably won't put me in jail. But it's a gray area, right? Like it would be absurd to prosecute you on this, but could they prosecute you? I think they could.
I don't know.
30
Everything in
second
my life is a gray
legalese
area.
heading
I'm
down
taking it.
down the hallway.
This
Well,
is
if we pass
mine
the test,
now.
we don't even have to worry about it. Let's just focus. We're gonna pass.
I'm going to worry about it for the rest of my life.
Did he just
Trying to
judge
catch up.
you on your looks, Billa? Okay.
Put it in my bag.
As you head down the hallway, goes through. Nothing eventful really happens, and then you hit the end where there is a little switch on the wall which you can pull.
I can. Do I want to?
I don't know, man. Do you?
Oh. All right, I pull the switch.
Pull the switch. The wall in front of you, which was blocked, makes a little sliding noise of like stone against stone as it slides across. And then before you is a grand library. It seems the fireplace has moved across in the library. I don't have a map of this, so don't get your hopes up, people.
Okay.
We're back to just imagination.
Oh.
In the library, you see sitting in the corner a young lady speaking to a finely dressed man. Fallen, you would recognize this lady, having lived here for 200 years, I believe.
Thereabouts.
This is Princess Katya. I will share what she looks like to you guys. And who wants to describe this person?
As goth as me.
Pretty much.
Slightly less goth.
You know, not everyone with black hair is goth, right?
No, that's true.
She's got feathers on her clothes. They look like crow feathers.
Mm.
Not
Dark.
100%. Goth is a strong guess.
Long dark braid, looking down in a fit of
A
sadness.
forlorn expression across her face.
She's like, oh my gosh, they called me goth again.
I'm
I
emo.
so I
No
know
one
she's the
understands.
It's
So
not
if
a
I know she's
phase,
the princess,
Dad.
I immediately like drop down on one knee, and then look back to the others and just get down.
Do I recognize her as a noble? If I had cause to
Yeah.
interact?
You've been to the same parties. Like, you're a noble, but like you're like your parents are like lords. They're not like the king of your town. You're up there, but you're still beneath her.
Mhm.
But before you've managed to kneel, fallen, a bunch of guards come running into the room. This is before the princess and her guests have even realized you were there.
All right.
And weapons drawn, pointed at you. As someone yells out, "The assassins are here."
Does my position of privilege help at all with the noble background?
At this point in time, they think you're an assassin.
Okay.
I think there's been a misunderstanding.
I'll kind of move forward and Princess, I know we haven't had cause to interact very much. I hope you'll recognize me. Aeos Silas Saint.
I don't know you.
Hmm. You've heard of the Xylo Saints though, right?
Awkward.
No.
Well,
What do you mean assassins? Why are you here to kill me?
We're not.
Not by any
We're-
means. We were tricked here, trapped here.
He turns to the person who is obviously the head of the King's Guard. You're like, Rowan, what do you mean assassins? He's like, we got reports that there were a group of assassins trying to break in. Then you about the secret entrance. So we came running as fast as we could. And walks up and he's like, what are your names?
Aeos Xylo Saint.
Curiosity. Hello.
Fallen Yesna.
All Icaros.
So Icarus, Aurelius, Curiosity, and Fallen.
We're just your part of the Avengers recruitment.
Measures recruitment has nothing to do with the castle.
There was a cave. We heard a man calling for help. We thought it was a part of the recruitment. As we walked in, it was collapsed behind us. Some sort of person either transmuted or illusions to look like a child. And we just followed our way here. There were demons and elementals and a dead guy.
If this is the castle, you should check your basement. It's very dangerous.
Fairly freshly dead. I mean, he wasn't bones or anything. He was, there was still some flesh on that guy.
Quite a lot.
All of a sudden, the gentleman who was having the meeting with the princess stands up and he turns to the princess and he goes, well, Mrs. Katya, as you can see, we have completed the job which you hired us for. We have cleared out the demons from there. Thank you for your payment. Sorry we didn't officially register through the guild, but I was just here with a meeting and we heard
Wait.
about this and I offered.
Objection.
Wait, do we get a coin?
That's cheating.
That's not cheating when you are part of a guild.
Yeah.
You said
when
you
you
didn't
make
register.
the rules, nothing's cheating.
You said you
Alright.
didn't register. That's cheating.
We came here to register, remember curiosity? I stopped in to have the meeting and then we heard about this. Paperwork is right here. You see the princess like, oh yes, that is true. Why, thank you for this. He's finally get a decent look at this gentleman. 3-piece suit,
I know this
blue
motherfucker.
hair, one violet eye, one green eye.
Fucking A.
And he has a guild charter with your names on it. The name to be advised, as that has not been decided yet. And he hands the paperwork over to Rowan, the head of the King's Guard. It's like, look, here's all the paperwork. We don't have a name yet. We can go hand this off now. Sorry to be an inconvenience to you all. Again, lovely to catch up. Katya goes over, gives her a little polite hug. As well, we shall be off. Come on, you four.
Just for the sake of in character, can I roll an insight check?
You can roll an insight check. What are you trying to insight?
What this guy is doing, how he's apparently has our names on the charter already?
Probably magic because we just told him.
Yeah, well, that's only an 8, so probably
Just about there
can't
with the
tell
crayon,
much.
I want to insight the relationship between the princess and this dude.
All right, insight whatever you want. I'll
Do
take
they
Sawyer's who
seem
realize who this is.
Do they seem like they want to be closer, but there's an audience? It's kind of what I'm looking for.
Or is the opposite true and he just hugged a princess?
Who doesn't want it? Yeah. Okay. What's my insight again?
I don't know.
Okay, it's 19.
It's like hugs of like an old friend. Like there's nothing romantic between them, but they do know each other.
I visibly look disappointed.
Aeos, can you just hug a princess?
Oh, yeah. Not usually, no.
I didn't think so.
It's like, well, we're going to go. Team, I've got your payment here. Remember, we need to register at the guild registry, and then we're good to go.
And your name, sir?
You know my name.
Yeah.
I've forgotten it.
It's Finn.
How
Right.
did you forget Finn's name?
Last name Isht.
Curiosity is so confused.
I mean,
She's looking around at everyone like, what is it? What do I do? I thought I was helping.
a distinctive guy. I don't understand how you forgot. Anyways, it's just like you to forget everyone's names, Fallen. So, Finn?
Let's go.
Okay. Your Highness?
I'm not a highness. She is.
You.
I assumed
That's
the
fine.
princess, yeah.
That's not what I meant.
We all awkwardly leave the room.
Finn starts ushering you all. Hurry up, hurry up. Rowan's not the brightest, but he isn't so dumb that that's gonna fall like balloon. Go, 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 go.
You're a cheater.
So this isn't part of the Avengers recruiting. Just confirming, just to be right.
That finished. Sorry, all coins are gone.
Come on
How long
again.
were we in there? It did not seem like 3 hours.
Yeah, I felt like, I don't know, hour and a half at most.
Yeah, it was short. The coins which I had out there are all claimed, so it doesn't matter.
So wait, the 5 people that got in got some like real easy sauce nonsense, and we had to fight demons and elementals.
Why are the demons and elementals in what I'm assuming is the castle?
I have no idea.
Why are you in the castle? Are you a demon or an elemental?
No, I'm not.
I would like to check at some point.
Saul pokes him with the quarterstaff.
Yes,
gently,
poke him.
But
I'm not a
So you
demon
were-
or an elemental.
All right.
You were here to what? Scam the princess?
No, Princess Kashi and I go way back. We're close friends. She needed help. I needed assistance. We made a deal.
Obviously, Folin, he was hugging a princess. You don't just do
Did you
that.
trap us in here?
No,
No, whoever trapped us in here, they knew you, Fallen, because they called your name and they look like someone you knew.
Well, he said he's lived here. I mean, it could be anyone.
I have. That's a lot of people in this town that would know who I am.
I'm
I don't
just
know which
saying.
of them would want to trap me in a cave and frame me for an assassination.
Well, they didn't do a very good job. Just
No.
walked out.
I'm thinking inside job, right? Someone here in the castle needed an assassination attempt, and they bought someone in who's failed the test a bunch of times, so they wanted the assassination to fail.
Right.
even Finn's what?
I don't follow.
Like,
That's a really convoluted plan.
It's how politics work, right? So they want to up the security here for some reason, maybe move the princess to another location, so they need a failed assassination attempt. And
well,
they
they
need
just
it.
don't
You
like.
were the perfect patsy,
Well, why
or
would
they
they
don't
not?
like you.
Why would they not let him in on the plan? I mean, you don't want an assassin walking in and going, "Wait, I'm not an assassin." That's ridiculous.
Maybe they thought she'd
Right.
just get killed. Either way, we need to get you out of this town.
I just got
Wait,
to
wait.
this one.
Do we get to be a part of the Avengers?
No. And unless you have a spare 10,000 gold, we can't exactly start a guild now. But let me get some resources and we can make it official in the end.
Wait, you're just going to help us, Scott? Why do we need to leave the town?
Because you completed a task which was inside the castle secret dungeon. You were claimed to be assassins, and we just lied to the Kingsguard.
Well,
We're
you
not.
no,
a
you
part of it.
did.
And you went along with it. So follow me
Right.
as he walks into a tavern.
Anyone just feel dirty talking to this guy?
I mean, I feel dirty, but we just walked through like a lot of caves and dust, so that's probably why.
Right. I'm sure it's all clear up, right? We're not like in any trouble, are we?
Oh, I don't know.
I think you guys are all in a lot of trouble.
Wait, you guys, you're part of this.
Yeah, you were in there too.
I can just go home whenever I want. My parents can take care of this. I don't want to right now, though, so I'm going to stick around and try and help get you guys out of it.
All right.
Do you feel dirtier?
Yeah.
That's all right. Let's see what happens. Hey, worst case, we just leave. There's lots of towns.
I've sort of lived here my whole life. I don't really. All right.
No, you've got
So
so
do know
much
our
life
names
ahead
now.
of you.
Need to figure out who's trying to get me / us killed / framed.
Come on, cheer up. This is the first time in your life someone's had to have you killed. You're doing well.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see what this is about.
And we
Spawn
can have a drink.
sticks his head out the tavern door. Are you coming?
Oh, sorry, Finn. Yep.
As
I walk in.
What are the other three doing?
I go.
Walking in.
Going in.
Come
Going
on.
in. Okay,
What's the
following
worst that could
him.
happen?
He just walks in through the crowd, walks behind the bar, through the doors leading to the kitchen, just walks straight through, goes out the back entrance. There's a cart happens to be waiting there for him. Like, come on, get on.
All right.
Why did we even go through the tavern if we were just going to go out back with a cart?
Come on, it's exciting, Foden.
All right. All right.
Don't even hesitate.
Come on.
Everyone
cart.
thinks you're in the tavern right now, not in this cart.
Right.
You guys really got to learn how to sneak out of a town. Everyone will think it's your first time.
Come on, it's exciting, it's fun.
That Finn
Espionage.
hops on, and you start traveling out the eastern gate of the city. So, you're leaving town of Carothel in a caravan after being framed for an attempted assassination and then lying to the King's Guard saying you were a part of this new guild with no name.
That's what he lied about. Okay. I misunderstood.
That's
I
what
thought he
we
lied.
lied about.
I thought he lied that said he was a part of the Avengers or something, but no, it's a new guild. Got it.
After about 30 minutes travel, are you guys doing anything in 30 minutes, or are you just sitting there dumbstruck going, what the fuck just happened?
If you're such good friends with the princess, can she not just waive the fee and help you make a guild official?
She can't waive 10,000 gold fee.
Is that a lot?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
For the
I don't know.
princess, for the royalty?
It's not just that. It's not the actual funds which is the issue. It's the whole political side of things. It's a lot more complicated.
Are you a criminal? Is that why?
Uh,
I mean, you're definitely a criminal.
criminal is such a harsh word.
I think it's exciting.
I
That's
am.
accurate.
She can't
I
give
am
you
a man of
money and
many
waive your record
talents.
and all those things to start a guild because you're a criminal and she can't be associated with you, but secretly you're very old friends and she really wants to, but she can't. Right?
I don't have a record.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, not officially a record. You got to get caught to get a record.
Like I said.
There are other names which people may know me as that have records, but I myself do not.
I'd always thought that if I ever stopped whatever my, my sort of research projects and everything, that I would just write a novel. And this is a sort of thing that I would write about. So like the princess and the criminal and the old friends, but they're from, the wrong side of the, I don't know, carriage route or whatever it is. And I keep going until someone stops me.
I ship it. Yeah, do it. Yeah.
So it's great. So the old friend, and so he's, criminal, like dark side and all this, and his dark past. But like, she wants to help him and wants him to be successful, but he's done so many bad things that she just can't. The drama. Can you imagine it?
What
I
is
could write
our
it.
plan right now?
It's me writing at least 3 novels.
The plan right now
Mm-hmm.
is you need to tell me everything you know about the dead body you found in there.
Why? I mean, what dead body?
You mentioned you saw a dead body, a bunch of demons. Did you happen to find a book?
Yeah.
Lots of them.
Okay, hold on. Aside
the
from
dead
you
body?
helping us get out of the city, why should we trust you?
Because I got you out of the city.
I said aside from that.
I have not killed you.
Well, there are 4 of us and 1 of you. basic math.
You'd still need another 10.
Mm.
And I can get you. What years old desire? If it's
To
money,
be
I can get you money.
we want to be able to do adventure stuff.
I can get that done.
Oh, cool.
I mean, I really wanted to get into the Avengers this time around. This, like I said, it was my third try.
Now wait, Foley.
They're
This is
overrated.
but this is an exciting new opportunity, right? We could start our own guild.
Can you make us official? Give us our own guild?
Really
Yeah,
official.
I just can't today. I don't have the 10,000 on me. I know where it is.
Oh,
Get it.
Really official, not just like here's your charter, now you're on your own. Like really official, like here's your charter and you have a guild, and also it's very good and lots of people know about it. That
Lots of
seems
people,
like a thing that
in
Foley
the
wants.
end, lots of people will know about it. But at the start, not so much.
yeah, we're making our own guild.
The only thing better than joining the Avengers is beating the Avengers. God, I want to.
That makes sense. Yeah,
I
that
really
would
want to beat him.
actually. I'm really on board for that. If we could, how long have the Avengers kind of been the number one guys?
It's been a long
Since at
time.
least when did Iron Man come out?
Early 2000s. We are now in 3030.
Yeah.
I really want to beat that Anthony Fury.
I mean,
All right.
I would think of it though. I mean, everyone loves an underdog story, right? We could do our own thing. I could pursue my research. You three could kill monsters? What is it the guilds do? I'm not entirely sure.
Protect people. Solve problems. Help people.
Okay, you could do all that. I
Legally.
could pursue my research. We could do it legally.
Legally.
And also, I don't
Even
know,
though-
get money or famous or whatever. I don't know what the three of you want. But it
No,
sounds like a
seems-
guild, and here is a guild that we can have.
Yeah.
So
look,
we're kind of boxed in.
you do a little favor, which is what I was meeting the princess for. Get a guild hall or town. Guild town is more good.
We could have a whole
Alright,
town,
so-
Volan.
You know where the money's at. We get that.
Yes.
Found the guild.
Town.
And then
Your
we're
base
good.
of operations.
So what's the job?
The job is clearing out of town.
Of
The reports have been a bit sketchy, but
but
Is it
not
people?
people. Not people who lawfully own the
oh no,
the-
nobody
they're
lawfully
saying.
owns this. This place has been
all right.
abandoned. And
All
look, I
right.
was seeing the princess because I'm like, look, this place is an issue. If I clear it out, can I buy the deed to it? And as he reaches into his suit, little pocket, pulls out the deed to a town to the west called Freevale.
So you already bought it?
Yes. Hence why I don't have the money to start a guild. Because I bought a town.
So the reports on the town are sketchy. Did they say anything?
It's to the west.
Great, that's not what I meant. I meant about what's in it.
Undead.
Wonderful.
Hey, what's the undead? You're
Hmm.
muted.
I was muted. All right,
Well,
I can get
use
down on
your-
that.
Vocalize.
Maybe I'll get the chance to punch a ghost.
Maybe
Again.
not. But hey, again. Yeah, again. You punch a ghost again. You punch a ghost.
I mean, I punched a smoke thing, or tried to.
A potential ghost. We're experimenting.
So, you guys need to head towards Emberwell. So just head south from this road.
Are you coming?
I have to go see someone in Riverwood. So I can meet you outside. I can meet you at Ember well afterwards. Just go there, wait for us. The blacksmith's there. We may need to repair the town. Good friend of mine. And he'll hand out some stones to you all. This is so I can contact you. You know, leave it like a long distance walkie-talkie.
A what?
Yes, you guys don't know about them. I can just communicate with you. Yeah, you can communicate with me. I probably won't answer. Because I'm busy. Busy man. So you guys head south. Again, try and avoid the guards. They may come after us. I did tell the princess we were off to Shiphaven, so hopefully they don't catch onto us too soon. So, he'll hand you 200 gold total. This is for the job of clearing out the demons and the stuff which you did.
Thank you.
And
Is this a lot?
No.
I don't know.
Oh, is it a lot? Sorry.
I guess it
For a
depends on where you're
noble
coming from.
You'll probably go, if I was talking to my parents, you could probably start the guild yourself, but you're not talking to your parents.
Yeah, Aeos, why don't we just ask your parents for the money?
Right.
Look, okay, because look, it's a complicated thing. I can't go to my parents about stuff unless it's like for real problem things.
This feels pretty real.
Not for you guys, not for me. Like I said, if I get arrested and stuff, they'll have to come save me. So
Oh, well, so if we see some guards, then we can just leave you and we'll
Right,
run
you
away.
get arrested.
I don't
And then-
want to get arrested, but worst case scenario. And I'll try and make sure we get you guys out too. I'll relate to them that you helped me. That you tried to protect me. So I think they can pull the strings necessary.
Okay, but can't they just give us the money for the guild?
No, I'm not doing that. They could. I'm not going to ask.
Oh.
All right. Guards are after us. Take care of the job, get the money, start the guild. Guards no longer an issue. We can all do what we want after that.
I like
Right.
this.
Okay. That sounds like a plan to me. Actionable plan.
If there are
Oh,
a bunch of
I can't
undead.
believe I failed the test again. Yes.
No, it's all right. I mean, you're still sort of on the test, if you think about it.
No, we all failed it. All right. This
Well, no,
is a
we're
story
just
we don't
sort of-
tell.
You passed a better one.
We sort of like creating our own exams. Student-led learning is very important.
I don't know what kind of. Definitely not. I don't. That's
I mean, I've had to
absolutely
figure out-
counter.
I had to
You
figure
seem-
out most of my own training, so I get what she's saying.
Yes, see, Saul seems like a person this would work for. Ivelios, not so much. Anyway, if we go to the town and there are some undead, we just not kill one.
We kill them all.
Capture one. Just for research.
We just
So
need that town
we-
clear.
Know more about undead
Leave the
later
town.
on. Yes.
We'll figure that out when we get there.
Okay.
Right.
Just wanted to float
And
the idea.
If we got a good plan on how to capture an undead when we get there, I'm for it. Otherwise, I'd say kill it.
She just points to her backpack, and there's 200 feet of rope just wrapped around one side of it.
I don't know. What if
Alright.
it's I don't know how undead work. What if the skeleton could just squeeze all its bones out individual?
I've never seen a skeleton do that.
I've
That
never
would be
seen a skeleton
lovely.
walk. I know they can.
They can. Well, with the right spells, they can.
You see them tango.
So wait, so we're going to Emberwell to meet a
Yes.
blacksmith, and then we're going
And
to
wait for
Freevale?
me,
Oh,
and then
and
we'll
wait for you. Okay.
then we'll head to Freevale. Can I have that journal?
What journal?
Journal
Oh, the
dead
one
man.
that had the secret note in it.
I like the idea of us holding on to it for a bit, and
Yeah,
we'll give it
no.
to you once this is all taken care
Secret
of.
note.
You can't have it.
I mean, I can't have it.
You can't have it. It's mine.
It doesn't belong to you. It belongs to a friend of mine. A friend who
See
you
the
lose.
dead guy?
Yeah.
Well,
Why do you
he's
think I
dead.
was there?
It's mine now.
Well, it's dangerous looking into them. But
I mean,
hey,
he just gave us 200 gold, you guys. I think that's worth a book and a secret note.
But it's
Can I
mine.
try an insight just to see if it's actually a friend of his?
yep.
That's an 11.
A friend of his, according to your insight. This guy seems
I-
pretty trustworthy. He's been upfront about everything.
I trust him. I'm not even going to roll an insight.
We really don't know Shane.
Yeah.
Everyone
wanna
else.
trust. We do.
Remember the
We
guy
know,
which
I
I
don't
said
wanna trust
shot a guy and did more damage than a fighter doing 6 attacks? This is him.
Why don't we give it to you when we meet up with you in Emberwell, just to make sure
Mm.
you uphold your part of the bargain.
What if we give him the book and we keep the secret note and tell Emberwell?
Well, it's not a secret note if you tell everyone of Aeos.
But it's no
But he
longer. a
doesn't
secret
know
note.
about the chess piece on it.
Don't tell him, Ivelios.
Or
Don't
does it
tell
just-
him which piece. Wait, actually, no. Hold on. Let's run it back. Ivelios, do you know which chess piece was on it?
Oh, yeah, it was the knight.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
You can have the book. I
Oh.
keep the note.
Okay.
And you get the note in Emberwell, right?
No, you can have the book. I keep the note. Stop making deals for me.
Why didn't I get the note?
I thought that was the deal we put forward. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Okay. No,
That
you
note
can
will
have
go
the book.
better.
I will show you the note, but I'm keeping it. How about that?
I've already got 3 other notes. Give me that one.
No.
Oh, can we see the 3 other notes?
Oh, would you like to see the 3 other notes?
Yeah.
They
Now
all
that
have chess
seems-
pieces on them.
Now that seems like a trade we can make. If you'll show me the 3 other notes you have, you can have them.
Okay. Are you going to be looking into this group? Because I strongly don't recommend it if you value your life.
Oh, I don't know. I am.
I won't then. If I do value my life, so if it's recommend, don't.
Well, now that you told us that not to look into it, kind of makes us want to look into it even more.
But
Taking
you
on a
really
secret
should-
organization sounds like a good challenge.
There's
Do you
nothing I
know
love
the
more than a
name
good
of the
mystery.
Do you even know the name of the secret organization?
The Knights of the...
Knights of the.
Ah, yes. You don't even know the name of them.
You know
Well,
the name
it's-
of them?
Of course I know the name of them. I'm the one hunting them down.
You show
Would you
us
like
the
their
notes
name?
that you have. You can have ours. That's the deal.
Would you like the name of them?
Are we going to have to pay you something? Because you seem like the type of person that's going to make us pay you something.
Give him the journal for it.
I already said I'd give you the journal for the notes.
But we haven't given it to him yet, so continuous negotiation.
Give
Are
me the
you
other
sure
note.
you're the one that should be negotiating?
Give me the note and I'll tell you the name.
Tell us the name and I'll give you the note.
Shake on it first, just to make sure. I'll extend his hand. You gonna
Okay.
shake, or you?
Yeah, I shake his hand.
Yeah, okay. They are called Knights of the Sacred Flame.
Okay. Show me the other 3 notes.
Yeah, I'm getting it ready. Gosh. I wasn't expecting you guys to do bargaining right now, okay? Bow, 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 bow. So he will show you 3 more mysterious notes,
Okay.
which all happen to be very similar to the one which you have, but with the... Why did it not upload? But with the image of the knight chess piece in different locations on the piece of paper.
Okay.
Which once it uploads,
I actually have something for this, I think.
have what?
So I am proficient in cartographer's tools, and one of the things in Xanathar's guide actually says like using maps to reveal secret locations. And so I think if Saul sees these, he will be like, "Oh, I think we need to find a map to put these over. These are going to be locations, or at least I suspect they are."
Smart. Locations of what?
Mm.
That's the mystery then. I told you this would be exciting.
See, look, there's one there.
Ooh.
I'll upload the others after this
That's
session.
fine.
Uh,
I don't trust Finn, but I trust you. So he shows
Yeah,
them all
trust
to us, and we get a
Yeah.
good look at them.
we'll show them all to you.
Get a good look at them.
Yeah, you look at them.
Saul is going to take out his cartographer's tools and just like mark down generally where they are in relation to each other on a single sheet.
I'll hand over the note in the book. Here you
There's
go.
a quick reader of the book. Like, you got the cover bit sorted. Oh, there ain't a bit. What about this other bit? Did you get that?
Well, if I told you, it wouldn't be a fun mystery.
Well, I already know where it is.
Can I roll an insight to see if he like looks at a particular place on the book, or a perception or something? See if
Yeah.
he gives away the secret. What do you want? Perception?
Whichever one you want.
They're the same. So, yeah, only 13.
It was just reading that last page, which had the 2 clues on it. So, meet up with the blacksmith. I'll go see the man about the dog, which I've got to see. I'll meet you at Emberwell, and then we can head off to Freeval and clear that out. Yeah.
All right.
If you get arrested, I give you permission to contact me via the stones. Just don't get arrested.
Right.
Now, are these sending stones, or are they...
Yes.
Okay.
Is there something we can say if it's like a for real emergency? Is there like, should we start it out with a particular phrase,
A
a code word, if you will?
Hey Finn, we're arrested. Pre.
That's so long, though.
So it's very specific. What if we're not arrested and there's a different emergency? What if we're like,
Contact.
go ahead.
You can contact me. I just may not reply. Okay? I'm a busy person. If I hear of any jobs going, I'll let you know.
All right.
But could we just like have one for fun though?
I think we should pick a word that's fun to say. It's got to be at least 3 syllables, or it's not very interesting.
Okay, well, you guys do that. Do that while you walk. Because I'm taking the car. Out you get.
Fine.
Yes, I was ushering
I
you.
want the
like,
card anyway.
You weren't getting the card. It's my car.
We're
You know
letting you
what?
have the cart.
If I had known about this, we would have negotiated the cart for the book. But
But you didn't.
Next
so
next time.
We'll work on it.
okay, if you think you can negotiate better than me, let's go for it.
We could have lit the book on fire. I don't care about any of this stuff. You do.
No, I don't imagine that would have worked, as the cover was undamaged up to this point.
But the pages.
Just a smart one.
What if it was like a fun fruit? Like, what if we were in danger, we said like blackberry? No?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I like it. I like the fruit angle.
Okay.
Okay, you're in danger. You say
Banana.
blackberry, you say that,
Pomegranate.
Oh, pomegranate. Oh, that's a good one.
and
4
I'm
whole syllables.
5 weeks
an
away
interesting
from
fruit.
you. I'll do my best, but that's still 5 weeks. I really only help if you get arrested. Like, if it's somewhere where you're trapped and locked up, I have time to get there. If it's something like, oh no, we're gonna die in the next minute,
Yeah, we won't call you. That's okay.
at least inform me.
Only if it's a
We'll
bonus
survive.
action.
Pomegranate. We're gonna die.
At least inform me of where you hide any
Mm.
information or items you find on the way, which I may need.
I like pomegranate.
All right, we're walking.
Did I make the right choice?
No!
It's the choice you made. You gotta live with it.
Banana. Orange.
So
Grapes. All too short.
many.
Now, there are dragon fruits.
But if that gets cut off, you might think we're dealing with a dragon.
Oh, true. That could be
Well,
misleading.
that's true.
Yes. I don't know. I think pomegranate is good because, like, pomegranate, you get through at least half of it, and people sort of know what you're saying.
All you really hear Finn say as you're helping out. Let me get perception checks on people, see if anyone actually hears it clearly. This is going to be amazing.
All rolled natural 20s.
I mean, I just did, so 22.
I did too.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
I rolled a natural 20, so 20.
She's doing the thing where it doesn't
Very
really
smart.
mean-
Not wise, this one.
I am the inverse.
Come on, roll 20.
Balance.
Nope. 6.
Hey, everyone but Avelios and Fallen, who are probably too busy discussing something. Hear Finn mutter, did I trap the right people? As he starts clopping the car down.
Saul's gonna
Please
look
tell
the
me,
rest of the group to
tell
see
us
who else heard.
this
Not yet.
so that we can plan to kill this man.
Wait your turn.
I think that's what we call the session, everyone. You found out that Finn's is the one that got you in this whole situation.
Wait, Saul wanted to say something and I want to know what it was so
Oh,
bad.
That was just Saul looking around to see who else in the group heard to know.
Okay.
Who, yeah, so I
Just
think
make
you and I
meaningful eye
make eyes.
contact.
Start
Yeah,
blinking
we
in
do.
Morse code.
that's not one of my languages.
Mine either. It's just blinking. Just blinking very fast.
Just jump out and grab a good rock and start tossing it in the air to catch.
Oh, I forgot to put out what the head of the King's Guard looks like.
Oh no.
Oh.
As Rowan.
Rowan.
And then for
Whoa.
Why is everyone in this universe so handsome?
have you seen you for? And then
I mean, we
Okay.
have, but no one else has yet.
And then for David, there's Finn with his.
Good old Finn.
Finn's amazing.
If you want to know
Mhm.
more about Finn,
Watch Saturday nights
How
where
many-
the first session of Finn meeting these players, he had forged himself on the guild charter of the guild they had started, and he was pretending to be a part of them to get free lodging.
Yeah.
and
I
my
should've let you
character was
dive
not.
Dragged him to
in the
hell.
water.
And my character was not nearly as happy about having him around the first go around.
And they were quality forgeries too. He had like 30 of them.
They were good.
So I had to put him in as the person which got you your forgery for.
Mhm.
Oh, yes, thank you, players. You level up.
Key.
Level
So-
up.
We live.
Level 2, which means I can adjust the encounter.
How many XP is that?
5.
I always forget.
You're level 2. I think it's like 300, is it?
Mhm.
Mm,
I'm
except for
only
another
asking
PHP,
'cause
right?
This does the roll or
Yeah, it's in the very
D&D
beginning.
does
of
the annoying thing where
300.
it continues to accumulate, so you have to keep track of what you're.
It is 300, Alex.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah, it's 300, and then in the next session, you should be 900. It's pretty much for these first 2 sessions, you're going to level up, and then that's when it's going to be like starting from 900 XP is when we'll really keep track of the stuff.
Okay.
I just learned this. I'm going to say this so the whole internet knows because I didn't. If you put 300/300 in the XP section on your character sheet on Roll20, it gives you a little button that says Character Mancer level up.
Oh, nice.
It
Yeah, I
knows.
just put in just 300 and did that. So yeah.
That's amazing. Thanks, Roll20.
I don't use Character Mancer, I just be like level 5 and I'll do this shit myself.
Keep going with this until it gets to subclass stuff.
Yee. All right.
Yeah, oh yeah, we're still streaming. Hey,
Announcements for next week.
Oh, I'll wrap that up.
You
then,
do a
since I
Myliner?
started. Yeah, which is running right now because my eyes are watering. It's hot in here.
No, it's because you keep rubbing your eyes, but go off, I guess.
Well, because my eyes are watering.
'Cause you're
Anyway, thank you
crying
for
'cause
watching.
Finn's back.
Yeah, I'm so frustrated. Anyway, we will be back next week. We'll be back next Tuesday, right? To continue this adventure.
Every week.
Until then, yeah, every week. Check out on Thursday, All Myths Are True at 7 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Eastern time. And then Saturday nights, another 5th edition campaign at 3 o'clock Eastern time. And then Pathfinder on Sunday at our new time slot of 4 o'clock Eastern. So lots of fun stuff to enjoy while you're cooped up in your home. So come watch us play, chat along with us and all that good stuff. I think that's it. Check out Discord, Twitter, join our server, all that stuff. Sean
Also,
out.
follow our Dungeon Master, Dammit Barry, on Twitter and Twitch.
Yeah,
Because he's awesome and doing a great job.
and
Follow me
yell
on
at him.
not real life because it's very boring and creepy.
Just follow him around.
Yeah, welcome to Australia. You don't get killed.
All right.
Do you want me to do the sign
Someone
off?
say
Barry, or
goodbye.
Do you want to do it?
No, Barry has to do it. Barry has to do it.
All right,
No, my sign off's always right at the end.
No.
What I say.
You can just
Absolutely.
borrow our sign off.
Yeah, but mine's right at the end. I always add in good afternoon. She usually say good night.
Oh, okay, fine.
Because it's 12:01 p.m. now. I'm gonna.
Sure.
Okay. Good afternoon, internet.
Good afternoon,
Good
Internet.
afternoon.
Good
Internet.
afternoon.
You guys.